to choose the templates for your painting, like for your stone, for example, or for another shape, especially when you're new in dot painting and you would like to learn more. Let's talk about some stencils. This one a plastic one, and I have around 70 or 80. I never counted, but it's very cheap. You can buy 50 for $5-6 on Amazon, even like cheaper. So what is good about this stencil? Well, they give you some ideas how to color, like, you know, and you can actually start from this stencils or templates, and it's good just for coloring if you just want to color the space, not like making any dots. Yeah, so there are many of them and they are unique. So what you do, you, for example, put on a stone, you have to kind of hold it tight or even like tape it first, and then you can color this empty space, and then you have the result. The minus of this stencils, they might be very big for your stone. Let's say I have this size of stone. Of course, if I want to use stencil, well, it's too big. It's very difficult to fix it and then, you know, to use it. And you know, they kind of not unique, but it's good for the beginners. It's good for some ideas. It's good for fast work if you need to do it something very quickly. So this is actually good, and I like this stencil. They have even for dots, when you use dots, or you can use just lines. Like here, you see this is the very interesting dot templates, which is really good for dot art and even painting your stone. When I graduated my school and I had profession already, I became a secretary, then office manager, and very quickly even a vice director at 17 years old, which is like huge achievement. And I remember how we use copy paper, and we use a black one. Here I have a copy paper, but also there was sometimes like colored paper, copy paper, and this is white one. It's actually good to use if you have stencils on a paper, on a plastic, and then you can use this paper. I don't want to open it because it's a little bit messy and it's getting dry. But anyway, it's very thin paper. So you put on the top of shape, and then you put the stencil on the top of this form. Let's say this way. And then you just take a pencil. I don't know what is my pencil right now. And you just like, you know, colored. Just like, you know, try to copy them. And then if you remove it, you will have here a very nice design. And then you can paint it. So it's really useful for the beginners. Also, it's useful if you don't have your own ideas how to paint, what to paint. Also, you can use this geometrical. At school we had just a few, but why I like it, this set very cheap. It costs like probably $5 or $6. Not expensive one. You can find even like bigger, but you don't need big. Actually found it's even too much for me. But also it gives you some shape very easily to put on your any project. It's like very good shape. Here's the circles of different size, and I need it for my one, like another project. And any type of geometrical shape, from small one to big one, and even oval shape, which is really good. You see, so I found this very, very useful, and you can buy it too and actually start using. You don't need even think about proper shape, because here's, you know, really a lot of shapes. Like I, for example, would like to redo this one painting and add some like drop type images, like make 3D And this is perfect. Like, you know, I can try on this small one, you know, instead of throw it away. I'm just gonna use it and give another life, another chance. So this is how, this is what you can use for your art project. If you are a beginner, I think you can use some books, very useful books, but not all of them. I'm going to show you because it gives you some ideas. Like, for example, this is book, Rock Painting. It gives you quite a lot of ideas of painting animals. Not complicated, I would say easy to copy the design. Maybe for the beginner, some beginners could be a little bit complicated, but here step by step, it's kind of, you can see, and I found it's really fun. I really like this book, so it gives me some ideas, especially it gives me the idea about colors, mix of colors. Here you see also has like step by step. So it's a wonderful book if you're just starting to paint your stones and you don't know how to do it, or you would like to have some ideas. Also, there's another book which is, it says meditative stone art, like meditation. Not bad, like, I mean, very good book, because also it gives you steps by step, like, you know, you can do it, like, would have easy design here, or also explain some meaning of some design. And I found this book very useful, and it gives you idea, also mix of colors. So you see, you know how to mix the colors. So I advise you also to buy this book. Another book, Senaz Bak wrote this book. It's also, I like the color of the book, like, you know, the combination. And each book it's something different, like you have this design, like it's beautiful, bright colors. You can copy the design or you can create your own, but it gives you some idea. It gives you some idea how to mix colors, especially if you're not a professional artist and you never actually had any education in art. I was lucky to have some education at school, and actually I had a teacher. So I love art, I learn art. There's another one book, like this one, Rock Painting Mandala. It looks beautiful on a title page, but when you look inside, it gives you, or this is what you can copy actually through the copy paper, right? And it gives you some design, probably color with your pencil or markers. But minus of this book, that it hardly gives you technique. And actually the minus of this, you see, it's mostly like technical book, but quite a little bit like any idea, simple. So the beginning is very simple. Like for the beginners, it's very simple. And then you can draw here, start here. Like you can actually draw here. Take your dot instruments and use this paper and make design here, which is not bad, I would say. But again, like, you know, to pay money for this book, if you already done something, if you're already painting, I think it's too much. So yeah, you can use all these books, you know, and get some ideas, which is not bad.